still afraid? Tell me, future me, did the feeling fade? Crystal clear, I can see it all from here. Crystal clear, will you still be standing there? Crystal clear, oh, oh, crystal clear, oh, oh. Maybe laugh at who I am today. Maybe you'll write for dreams that slipped away. La 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 la, will any of this last? La 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 la, will any of this last? Tell me, future me, are you still afraid? Tell me, future me, did the feeling fade? Crystal clear, I can see it all from here. Crystal clear, will you still be standing there? Crystal clear, oh, oh, crystal clear, oh, oh. Crystal clear, I can see it all from here. Crystal clear, will you still be standing there? Crystal clear, everything was always here. Crystal clear, oh, oh, crystal clear. Used to know your voice by heart. Now it cuts through empty space. Standing here, we're worlds apart. Reading, hurt in your face. All the words we never said, floating in between us now. In this velvet distance, where we used to be close, nothing feels familiar. When you need me the most, velvet distance, smooth and cold as snow. Remember when we never fight? Now we're dancing on for nights. Every breath feels amplified. In this room of sacrifice, all the love we used to share, hanging heavy in the air. In this velvet distance, where we used to be close, nothing feels familiar. When you need me the most, velvet distance, smooth and cold as snow. Maybe we can find a way keep asking, but the silence wraps around your name. Oh, where you been, where you been, where you been? I've been counting empty hours. Where you been, where you been, where you been? Lost in all these quiet powers. Coffee cold in your favorite cup, where you been? I'm not looking for you to come back. Where you been? Just want to understand the lie. I keep asking, but the silence wraps around your name. Oh, where you been, where you been, where you been? I've been counting empty hours. Where you been, where you been, where you been? Lost in all these quiet powers. Maybe you're living in Berlin. Maybe you're working late again. Maybe you found someone who listens better than I ever did. Where you been? Where you been? La 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 la. Where you been? Where you been? Where you been? Where you been? I've been counting empty hours. Where you been? Where you been? Where you been? Lost in all these quiet powers. Where you been? Where you been? The morning tastes like rain. Where you been? Soft morning rides, window views passing. Light touches bronze railings, coffee on my tongue. Steps echo drifting over tiled patterns, clear lines, open space. It's silent here. Voices far, brushed like silk curtains. You walk toward me, slow pulse, slow time. Everything defined, nothing out of line. Crystal in the air, every detail shines. Hold me in the frame, never let it blur. Smiling in reflection, footsteps meet. Gentle fingers tracing tables, turning corners. Sun spilling over marble, scent of tea. Breathe, every sound's outlined. Soft echoes, polished floors, hearts untangling. You walk toward me, slow pulse, slow time. Everything defined, nothing out of line. Crystal coast. You walk toward me, slow pose, slow time. Everything defined, nothing out of line. Crystal in the air, every detail shines. Hold me in the frame, never let it blur, never let it blur. Every surface reflects what I can't forget. The weight of perfect silence, transparent moment. I trace the edge of what we built, glass houses with no doors. Your voice still hangs in empty rooms, like smoke that won't disperse. I count the pieces on the floor, each one a memory, sharp and bright and beautiful, too fragile to hold. Crystallized, break so clean, nothing left between what was real, what I feel. Crystallized. The morning light cuts through everything I thought I knew. Your absence has a texture, smooth and cold and true. I walk through rooms of clarity, where everything's defined. A definition doesn't heal the fractures in my mind. Crystallized, break so clean, nothing left between what was real, what I feel. Crystallized. I used to think that love was something soft and warm. Now I know it's made of glass, beautiful but torn. Crystallized, break so clean, nothing left between what was real, what I feel. Crystallized. Every surface reflects what I can't forget, and this transparent moment I'm learning to accept.
Been scrolling through the noise, static in my head. Can't find the signal, something's off instead. Maybe I am just catching frequencies from all these voices, but none of them belong. Crystal clear now, see it different, not the same vibe. Crystal clear now, cut the static, sharp and vivid. Friends keep saying, girl, you're tripping, but I'm seeing through the filter. Instagram perfection slipping, real talk hits me different now. TikTok told me I should feel blessed, but my heart's processing something else. All these trends can't fix the mess inside my chest. Maybe I'm just tuning in too deep. All these signals, but nothing I can't keep. Crystal clear now, see it different, not the same vibe. Crystal clear now, cut the static, sharp and vivid. No cap, this clarity's intense. Every pixel makes perfect sense. HD vision when the fog rests. Crystal clear now, see it different, not the same vibe. Crystal clear now, cut the static, sharp and vivid. Everything's different. Signals strong, reception's clean. Finally seeing what it all means.
I've been walking on this thin line, trying to make sense of borrowed time. Slipping through like more I knew. Can't hold on to what was real when the ground beneath won't heal. And I'm learning how to breathe in this place I've never been. Finding peace and letting go of the things I never know. I'm weightless now, weightless now, floating above the doubt somehow. Weightless now, weightless now, nothing can hold me to the ground. Used to fight against the current, now I let it carry me. There's a freedom in surrender that I never thought I'd see. All the heavy things I carry don't belong to who I am. And I'm learning how to breathe in this place I've never been. Finding peace and letting go of the things I'll never know. I'm weightless now, weightless now, floating above the doubt somehow. Weightless now, weightless now, nothing can hold me to the ground.
Started from the bottom, but I'm rising up above it. All the pain I used to claim, now I'm learning how to love it. Every scar became a star, lighting up my darkest hours. Found my strength inside the struggle, found my voice inside the silence. Used to think that I was broken, used to think that I was lost, but the price of transformation ain't the same as what it costs. Now I'm flying high above the mess I used to call my life. Cut the strings that held me down, now I'm soaring like a kite. Every breath is liberation, every step is moving forward. Never looking back again, cause I know that I'm worth more than all the doubt that tried to drown me. All the fear that tried to cage me, now I'm free and I can see that I was always meant to be me.
Weightless, floating through the atmosphere, nothing left to hold me here.
I'm exactly where I need to be, finally learning how to be free.
I'm weightless now, weightless now, floating above the doubt somehow. us now. Silence settles softly between the spaces where we breathe. Something shifting, almost sacred, in the way the light now leaves. Clarity comes calling through the quiet morning air. All the answers I've been seeking, suddenly they're standing there. Crystal clear, crystal clear. Everything I couldn't see before. Crystal clear, crystal clear. Truth is floating through my door. No more questions, no more fear. When the world turns crystal clear. Windows wide, the breeze brings wisdom, washing over weary walls. Every worry, every wonder finally finds where it belongs. Clarity comes calling through the quiet morning air. All the answers I've been seeking, suddenly they're standing there. Crystal clear, crystal clear. Everything I couldn't see before. Crystal clear, crystal clear. Truth is floating through my door. No more questions, no more fear. When the world turns crystal clear.
Morning meditation, mind's elevation, lifting limitations, liberating patterns in the pavement, patience paying, peaceful penetration of the pain I'm placing aside now, wide now, visions vivid, living in the moment, mind's meridian, clarity's companion, concentration's craft, calculated calmness, cutting through the past, awareness awakening, all assumptions, fading fast, facing facts at last, transparent transformation, truth's translation, mental medication, soul salvation, clear communication with creation, standing still, sensing every sensation.
Breathe it in, breathe it out. Let the truth wash over you. See it shine, see it shimmer. See the world in something new. Crystal clear, crystal clear. Everything I couldn't see before. Crystal clear, crystal clear. Truth is floating through my door. No more questions, no more fear. When the world turns crystal clear. Crystal clear. Crystal clear. When the world turns crystal clear. Tell me, are you real tonight? Or just another movie scene? Dancing in that soft blue light behind the velvet screen. Your voice just another movie scene, dancing in that soft blue light behind the velvet screen. I've been watching you for hours in this theater of my mind. Every close-up, every tower leaves the real you far behind. Tell me, are you real tonight? Just another movie scene, dancing in that soft blue light velvet behind the velvet screen. You're there on the velvet screen, fading as the credits roll. I'm sitting in this quiet space between the day and what comes next. The air feels thick like honey wine, and I can't shake what's in my chest. These walls know all my restless thoughts. They've heard me breathe through sleepless nights. Now incense burns and time moves slow while I search for some peace of mind. Oh la la, something shifting inside. Oh la la, can't run from what I hide. In these velvet hours I find myself floating somewhere between the pain and help. Every breath tastes like borrowed time. In these velvet hours I might be fine. The sunset paints my window red like blood that's pumping through my veins. I trace the patterns on the glass and wonder if I'll feel the same. Tomorrow brings another chance to face the things I can't control. But right now, this gentle light, I'm learning how to heal my soul. Oh la la, something's breaking inside. Oh la la, no more need to hide. In these velvet hours I find myself floating somewhere between the pain and help. Every breath tastes like borrowed time. In these velvet hours I might be fine. The baseline pulls me deeper down into the parts I've never shown, where melodies meet my heartbeat, and I'm not afraid to be alone. In these velvet hours I found myself dancing somewhere between the pain